Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about consistency when it comes to using your paper planner. So I have talked about 10 categories at the beginning of this series, 10 categories that will help you to organize your life. And one of the top ways that I will organize those 10 categories is through the use of my paper planner. And so in yesterday's video, I put together my paper planner. However, I was thinking about it after I filmed and uploaded the video, and I've ultimately decided to switch some of the categories in my planner, and I wanted to talk to you about why. The number one way to be consistent with your planner is one, to identify each section of your planner, why you use it, and the goal of that section. So I talked about my 10 categories and I divided them up into these 6 sections, 6 planners that I have all within this one book. However, after I set this up, I was thinking about my sections and I wanted to make sure that they actually each aligned with every single area that is important to me. And in doing that process, I identified 2 areas that I needed to change. So let's talk about them real quick. My weekly planner is my time management planner. This planner fits exactly what I need. I am time blocking and staying on top of and organizing my time. My time is the very first area that I organize within my system, and the best way that I do that is by using time blocking, and this planner is best suited to help me to organize and stay on top of my time blocking process. So I felt like this planner definitely works for my system. However, the second planner that I set up with you all was my to-do planner. And when I was thinking about my to-do planner, I love the fact that it is a vertical planner that I can use in order to jot down everything that I needed. But I felt like I was missing out on some of the categories that I would normally put into this planner. So instead of it being one long list of to-dos, I decided that I wanted to cover the categories of home, family, personal, social life, hobbies, and health, all within this planner. Many times, a lot of the things within those categories, they are habits or just different things that I will put in place. But within this planner, I can map out my meals. I can also kind of map out any to-dos and any health things that I have going on. And so I decided to rename this planner to my personal planner instead of my to-do planner. Now, for the most part, I will be using it the exact same way. But in order to help me with my overall consistency, I do like to fine-tune my categories and make sure that I am super clear on why I am using a planner. That is one of the best ways that will help you with your overall consistency. So even though this planner will remain a vertical planner, I have decided to rename this planner to my personal planner instead of my to-do planner. I believe that it will help me to be really clear on how I am using this planner and how it's going to help me to be successful in those areas. So I changed the side tab. For the most part, I've already started mapping out my meal planning in this planner, but we're just going to rename the tabs. And this process is something that I will do often in order to help me to really think through how I'm using the planner, even if it's the same type of planner. Like, I've used a vertical planner for years, but what I have used it for and what I have called it has changed over the years. Sometimes I will name my planner based on action, like to-dos, because I am in a season where I'm just listing out a brain dump or listing out to-dos that I want to accomplish. And then other times I want to be extremely specific, and I will rename this planner to my personal planner to ensure that I am using it for my personal, home, and anything else that is personal, home, and family related. So since I have changed this one to my to-do planner, I will be changing my dashboard planner to my work planner. And since I have called it social media, it is not far off because social media is my work. But when I do rename it as a work planner, it helps me to easily identify that not only is it going to be social media related, but I also will have additional things in here that are work related. So my work projects, brands that I'm working with, my to-do list for work, all will go within this planner. And this is definitely going to help with consistency, because once you identify how you are using a planner and you're super clear on what you're writing and keeping in this planner, then it helps you to easily write those things down. And this is the best time at the end of the year to kind of experiment and think through your setup. I like to really fine tune my setup, and I will adjust it based on what is going on in my life. If I have a lot of things going on with work, I will readjust my planner, and I might have one work planner, one social media planner. If I have a lot of things going on personally, then I will rename something to my personal planner. But if we're talking about all of the areas that are important to you, and I listed out 10 areas, if you think through your planning system and ultimately you find yourself running into roadblocks with one category or another, if every time you think of your home, you don't have a system within your planner where you can stay on top of cleaning or projects, then that means that your planner is lacking something, and it's ultimately going to hurt how consistent you are with your planner. The next planner in here is for my meetings. This one will definitely stay. I am planning on using this one for meetings, for commonplace planning, for anything that I need to kind of stay on top of, or anything that I am learning. That will go within this one. And then the next planner I have in here is the faith planner. This one is staying. I do love this one. And then the last one is budget, and this one is staying as well. But I wanted to talk this through because I feel like this happens to a lot of us, where we try something out for a couple of months, or we try something out for a season, and maybe our planner works in that particular season. Our planner is flowing, it's working for us, everything is going well, and then we hit a roadblock. And when we hit a roadblock, we feel like it's us. We feel like we're doing something wrong, and we feel like we just need to get consistent or get focused with our planner. When ultimately, it could be your planner isn't working for you because your life season has changed, because what's important to you has changed, because the categories that you want to succeed in have ultimately changed. So it could be you need to change your planner or the layout of that particular planner, or it could be you need to change the categories and how you have set up that planner. And for me, it's usually my setup. I have been using a disc-bound planner for years now, and that definitely works for me because I do like to customize my planner. But I will change up my categories often. So even though the layouts remain the same, what I call them can change from time to time. And this is just based on what's going on in my life. So I did reprint my table of contents to fit the current categories that are in here. And I feel more solid on these categories based on my previous videos where I've talked about my life categories. If I really want to make sure that I am fully covering all 10 of my life categories, I believe that this is the best setup for me. So now within this planner, I can manage my time and my to-do list. I still have an area where I can manage all of my to-dos. I can also manage my health and my wellness and my home within my personal planner. I can manage my work and all the different things that I need to do for social media within my work planner. I can manage any meetings that I possibly could have or any brainstorming that I need to do within my meetings planner. I can manage my spiritual life within my faith planner, and I can manage my money within my budget planner. So I feel like this setup is a complete organization of my life, and that I will consistently use this planner because every single section within here is clearly identified, and I know exactly what I am using it for and what needs to go in that section. So this video was a little impromptu, but I definitely wanted to chat with you all about being consistent, because I do believe that's one of the things that hinders us the most, is when we are not clear on why we are using our planner a certain way. and how that affects our consistency. So guys, I hope that this video has helped you. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.